In the typical fashion, we're going to have a speaker program followed by a QA of about a couple minutes. Before we launch into that, I'd first like to just show everyone a video. The last time we all convened here, we talked a lot about the Canvas operation, and we'll be talking about that more today. But I think the video that you're about to see will really summarize the great work that's happened on the ground here with the help of our local community members. So we'll begin the program just after this short clip.
This airbag recall is the biggest recall in America. There's millions of cars affected. My name is Anna. I'm a team leader for the Canvas program of the Airbag Recall Houston. My job is important since the moment I get up in the morning and I say, you know what, today I'm going to be saving lives. Go and get them, right? Like every day. I'm very proud of this program. Everybody's committed to keep the roads safe. We don't want more people die because of this. We might find this car at a public event like churches or schools, and we check the VINs of the cars. And when we find one car that is affected by this, we leave information in the car with our telephone number so they can contact us. If the person is there, you talk to them directly. If your car is on recall, the first thing that you have to do is to set an appointment and take the car to the dealership as soon as possible. It's very important that everybody check their car. It doesn't matter the maker, the model, the year. Just go to airbagrecall.com, enter the VIN number of your car or the plate number, and it will show you if this airbag defective in your car. What about if it's your neighbor, your son, your daughter, your mom, someone that you love? For me, it's very personal, honestly, and all the canvassers, they have the same goal: saving lives. What are we gonna do?
Save lives.
I do think it's important for everybody to understand it's very easy and it's free, and you cannot put a price on your life.
Great, so now we're ready to begin the program. I'd like to welcome our first speaker, Council Member Brenda Starr.
Thank you, Jenna, and good morning. As many of you in this room can attest, for Houstonians, spending an hour, if not more, per day behind the wheel is the norm. Discussion on traffic fines is its way into daily conversations at home and in our offices. And we started every commute just hoping to avoid detours, delays, or congestion, which can throw off an entire day's schedule. Getting to the rodeo as an example. Such is life in the city ruled by its roadways. Right now, hundreds of thousands of Greater Houston residents are still driving recalled vehicles with defective airbags that could explode during deployment. And our community continues to mourn the loss of 2 lives taken by exploding airbags. That's why in 2016, I joined together with our other elected officials, community organizations, businesses, concerned citizens to launch a coalition aimed at tackling this urgent public safety issue. Since then, over 200 community partners and local leaders have signed on to the effort. They've hosted hundreds of events and distributed hundreds of thousands of pieces of literature about the recall. Many have created unique programs or have gone door to door to help drivers of older, higher risk vehicles, model vehicles, to get their airbags fixed. I'm very proud of the momentum this coalition has built and the time and resources so many of our neighbors have poured into this issue. But the scale of this life-threatening recall demands sustained attention and action to ensure that we are continuing to reach affected drivers. We need to keep working together to keep the momentum going, which brings me to why we are here today. Today we are announcing a new, first-of-its-kind outreach initiative led by Fiat Chrysler Automobiles US Ford Motor Company and Mazda, who are here with us today. As part of this program, these 3 automakers are sending canvassers door to door in Greater Houston to help affected drivers schedule free repairs of defective airbags. Recognizing that many drivers struggle to make time for automotive repairs, The canvassing team will be going above and beyond to facilitate scheduling with dealerships and help ensure the repairs are conducted in a timely and convenient manner. Some drivers will have the option of having the defective airbag repaired right outside their home or in the parking lot where they work by a mobile repair technician. I cannot emphasize enough that the repair is free and that these canvassers are doing everything they can to make things easy and seamless for members of our community. Please give them your attention. If they knock on your door, hear what they have to say and consider accepting their help. It can save your life, your family's life. Now, as you may know, the scope of this recall reaches far beyond the three automakers here today. In the U.S., the recall affects tens of millions of vehicles from 19 automakers. Regardless of what you drive, check your vehicle's risk today at airbagrecall.com. Airbagrecall.com. Enter your vehicle identification number or license plate, or simply upload a photo of your license plate directly from your phone. It's that simple, and the repair is free. Spreading the word about the issue is vitally important, but fixing every vehicle affected by the recall in Greater Houston will require more work from all of us. As the chair of the Houston Public Safety and Homeland Security Committee, I commend Fiat, Chrysler Automobiles, Ford, Mazda, and the canvassers participating in this program for working collaboratively to address this urgent public safety issue in our community and for their commitment to keeping Houston area drivers safe. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Gene Wu. I'm the state representative. I represent Southwest Houston. This is an especially important issue for Houston because the airbags, if you have looked at it, the airbags malfunction when it's hot and when it's humid. And I don't think it gets any more hot or any more humid than Houston, Texas. And I thought, I didn't really think much about this issue until I put my own car's VIN number into the system, and it turned out that the last car I owned was a recall vehicle, and I had to turn it back in instead of getting it repaired. But I would have known that if it wasn't for the website, if there wasn't a team out there that was telling me, hey, you need to go do this. So I think this is especially important for my district. I represent an area that's a low-income area. We have a lot of people who work very hard and who drive a lot of used vehicles that are around 10 years old now, that are right around the range of the vehicles in the recall. And this is a real big deal because these people are working hard. They don't have a lot of time. They think, I can't give up my vehicle even for one day, even for 1 hour. I need to work. I have to be out there at my job site. I got to go pick up the kids. I got to go take care of this and that. You don't have to worry about that anymore. And a lot of people think this is going to cost me a fortune. I can't afford this. I drive a $1,000 car. I don't have the change to take care of this. You don't have to worry about that either. This recall is completely free. Everything is paid for, including if you need a rental vehicle, if they can't fix it right there and then. There's now crews that will come out to your vehicle while you're at your job and work on your car and get it fixed. There is absolutely no excuse for not getting this done. For the sake of your life, for the sake of your family, please get this done. Don't be another victim. There have only been 2 deaths in Houston, but there have been dozens of people who have been injured. We don't need any more injuries or any more fatalities. So please, tell your friends, tell your families, it costs you nothing. It takes virtually no time. Everything is being done for you. Everything is paid for. Take care of it. Protect your life.
Good morning. My name is Kimberly Schultz. I handle South Region Communications for FCA US. And we are grateful to be a part of this initiative because it gives us yet another opportunity to engage our customers in this critical issue. Partnering with our dealers, we have already begun providing mobile service to make recall completion more convenient for our customers. And in fact, since August, we have serviced over 4,000 vehicles, and 1,000 of these were here in the Houston area. So we are anxious to help ensure the safety of many more people. We have the required replacement parts. Service is free of charge. And now we can go directly to the customer, to their places of work or to their home, whatever works best for them to make this repair. We simply need our customers to make their vehicles available for this repair. So to them we say, please partner with us, because vehicle safety is a shared responsibility. To schedule your free repair for an FCA vehicle, whether it's Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, you can call our number at 855-206-2827, and we will work to provide mobile repair service directly to you, working through our authorized dealers, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, and a mobile service repair team. So thank you.
Good morning. My name is Lawrence Chow, and I am the Regional General Manager for Mazda's Gulf region. We thank you for having us here to talk about the Takata airbag inflator recall. We are very thankful to be a partner with the NHTSA Monitor, outreach strategists, Ford, and FCA in this Houston canvassing pilot. We look forward to helping Takata-affected Houston area motorists get their Takata recall completed for free over the coming weeks. This is the largest, most complex recall in the history of the U.S. automotive industry. There are 19 automakers with 34 brands and millions of vehicles affected by this recall. In fact, as of January 5th, approximately 50 million Takata airbags and an estimated 37 million vehicles are affected in the U.S. It truly is an unprecedented event. And to give you a sense of the nature of the repair procedure, we have actually arranged for a demonstration on one of our vehicles after this press briefing by Rick Kidd, who is a master technician at Jeff Haas Mazda, one of our Houston area Mazda dealerships. That demonstration will take place right after this, right outside the City Hall building on Walker Street. And speaking specifically to Mazda numbers in Texas and Houston, Texas represents our largest volume of unrepaired Takata airbags. There are nearly 74,000 affected vehicles and 102,000 affected Takata airbags. Of these, more than 73,000 still need the permanent final repair to be completed. I cannot emphasize this point enough, that there are more than 73,000 Takata airbags in Mazda vehicles that need to be repaired in Texas alone. Here in Houston, there are just over 19,000 affected Mazda vehicles, and there are over 26,000 affected airbags. Of these, 7,000 have been repaired, and that's leaving still over 19,000 that still need the permanent final repair to be completed under the Takata recall. So what efforts have we been taking in order to get these recalled vehicles into our dealerships? Well, Mazda has established a special Takata response team to work closely with the NHTSA Monitor and implement strategies to communicate the importance and seriousness of these recalls and getting our customers to check their vehicle identification numbers or their VINs to find out if their vehicle is affected. We have sent letters, we've made phone calls, and we've also created targeted online digital ads to reach our customers about the importance of getting their vehicles into our dealerships for this free repair. Specific to Texas and Houston, Mazda Copart and dealers throughout Texas are working daily to repair Mazda Takata affected units involved in Hurricane Harvey. These units moving through Copart holding yards are having their Takata recalls addressed before these units go anywhere else. And as an example of this process, Mazda Copart and Jeff Haas Mazda have already repaired 148 units through this process. Mazda and our local dealers in the Houston area are also teaming up with AER to provide mobile Takata recall repair services where the recall can be performed at a location that is most convenient to the customer. So while Mazda is aggressively reaching out to its customers, about the importance of having their Takata recall airbag inflators replaced, we are also interested in creating awareness of this recall so that all affected owners' vehicles, regardless of brand, are repaired. As this is a significant safety concern, we are not focused on what brand of vehicle people drive as much as we simply want to educate all motorists affected by this potentially deadly recall. We are members of our communities first. Our goal is to have everyone affected by the Takata recall take their vehicle into their local dealership and have this free repair completed. Safety is our highest priority, and our aim is to make significant progress in awareness and completion of these repairs. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Lawrence, and good morning. My name's Assistant Chief James Jones. I'm here to represent the Houston Police Department. I'm over the Special Investigations Command, which includes the Vehicular Crimes Division. Keeping our residents safe is of the utmost concern and priority for the Houston Police Department, and I commend this effort by the canvassers and the automakers here today for pioneering this new and collaborative outreach program with the safety of the motoring public in mind. This is an urgent public safety issue that has already tragically claimed 2 lives in the greater Houston area. In order to get the word out regarding airbag recalls, the police department has assisted in this effort by working with the industry to discuss the dangers of exploding airbags at monthly meetings with department managers and monthly positive interaction programs. In some limited instances, we've sent officers to apartment complexes that will be canvassed to meet with building managers and landlords and gave them advance notice about the door-to-door program. Like many of the unfortunate outcomes of crime I see every day, these deaths due to exploding airbags are very preventable. If you have any questions about whether your vehicle's airbag is safe, ask the experts who are working diligently to get the word out. Ask them your questions, tell them your concerns. They are here to listen and to help. Seatbelts are one of the car's most important safety devices, but they work even better in conjunction with your car's airbag. Please make sure your vehicle is safe to drive by checking for recalls and remind your friend, neighbor, or family member to do the same and help save a life. Thank you very much.
I'm going to do this in Spanish. Buenos días, soy asistente jefe Pedro López y estoy aquí hoy para hablar de un programa que va a salvar vidas. On a personal note, I have a 2006 Honda, and I did the recall, and it was a very easy process. En una nota personal, yo tengo un carro de 2006 Honda, y fue bien fácil hacerlo. Mantener las vidas de nuestros residentes es la prioridad de HPD, y le agradezco el trabajo y los esfuerzos de los encuestadores y fabricantes de autos que están aquí hoy para educarles en el programa que se tiene en la cuenta de seguridad de Houston. Sabemos que es extraño ver una persona que no conoces en su puerta o en la entrada de coches de su casa. Eso es porque HPD está ayudando a pasar el mensaje de este esfuerzo y el programa. Vamos a enviar oficiales a todos los complejos de apartamentos para hablar con los gerentes de los edificios para darles un aviso anticipado sobre el programa puerta a puerta. Hemos cubierto el retiro de bolsa de aire en las citas mensuales de la comunidad para educar de los peligros de las bolsas de aire explosivas. Y también estamos educando a nuestros oficiales para ser más atentos a los vehículos sujetos a este riesgo durante las paradas de tráfico. Estamos preparando a pasar cartas de información que contiene detalles sobre el proceso de la retirada y la reparación a personas que son dueños de los carros afectados. Por supuesto, nuestro trabajo no puede parar aquí. Tenemos que hacer más. Esto es un problema de seguridad pública urgente que trágicamente ya reclamó 2 vidas aquí en la área de Houston. En mi línea de trabajo yo veo muchas cosas feas que yo no puedo prevenir, pero esto es algo que nosotros juntos podemos prevenir, y eso es la muerte o lesiones causadas por una bolsa de aire que explota. Esta nueva programa de encuestas puede ayudar a prevenir muertes adicionales, pero necesitamos ayuda de la comunidad. Habla con un representante que está aquí, hágale sus preguntas, cuéntale sus preocupaciones, están aquí para ayudarle. Gracias.
My name is John Beretta. I serve as the independent monitor appointed by the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration with respect to this deadly Takata airbag recall. I'm joined here by one of the Canvas leaders, Anna, who you got to know earlier on the video. She and the team of canvassers who have been working on this are doing a tremendous job in coordination with the automakers, with the Houston Police Department, under the leadership of the City Council and the great support of Councilmember Stardig, and the great support as well of other community leaders and officials here in Houston. We thank all of you, the PD, Reverend Nash, who's a great community leader who's been supporting the effort and spreading the word in his community, who will be here to answer questions if you have them later about the other way we're getting the word out through the community, through community leaders, through churches, and through other means here in Houston. In Texas, there are more than 2.1 million vehicles affected by the Takata recall. That's over 2 million vehicles that need the Takata airbags taken out of them and repaired. The repair is fast and the repair is free. And our message to Houston is to fix it. Don't risk it. Don't risk yourself. Don't risk your family members with respect to these deadly airbags. We've seen 2 deaths in Houston recently. We continue to see very serious injuries of those who survive these defective airbags. We've seen reports recently of lacerations to the face, lacerations to the neck, very serious injuries if you survive these defective airbags. We come together today to announce an unprecedented effort by multiple manufacturers in conjunction with the Houston City Council and the Houston Police Department to go door to door to advise vehicle owners about the risk of these airbag defects and to get the repair scheduled. As part of this unprecedented effort of canvassers literally going door to door, we also have manufacturers sending technicians out to owners' houses, to apartment buildings, to places of business to conduct the repair quickly and for free. I'd like to thank our canvassing team for the hard work and dedication that they've shown. They started on this project many months ago, first targeting the Honda Alphas, and now shifting based on the great success there to assist other vehicle manufacturers. I think we all owe them a great debt in helping save the lives of people in the Houston community. Thank you. I'd like to end by just having Anna, in her own words, just say a few sentences about how important this is to her and why she's doing it. Would you mind doing that, Anna?
Okay.
Thank you.
Tell me about it. Well, my name is Anna Ulloa, as you know now. Thank you, John. And the only thing I can say, not just me, everybody in the team, they're very proud of doing this every day. We go to the people's houses, we knock the doors. Well, we not knock down the door, right? We just knock them. And I mean, we tell them about this issue, which is a safety issue. And for us, it's also kind of personal because we take this very serious. I mean, this is an issue that's been killing people. 15 people already lost their lives, and it shouldn't be not even one. So now it's like a more personal. We go, and I mean, we're happy to do so because we know that we're saving people's life. Every day, every second that we work, we're doing that. So thank you for your cooperation, and I'm glad that I'm still here and everybody here. And that's it. Okay? Thank you.
Thanks to all of today's speakers. Before we get into the QA, I just want to mention 2 quick programming notes. The first, as Lawrence mentioned, at 11 a.m., we'll be doing a demonstration of the live repair just outside City Hall. So if you go out the entrance you came in and hang a left, you can sort of get the step-by-step process of how it works. Great for B-roll as well. And then at 12 p.m., we're going to do a technical briefing by phone with the appropriate people on the line who can answer questions about the federal response to the recall, parts prioritization plans, and supply. So we ask that you reserve those questions for the technical briefing. But with that, I'll open it up to any questions that we have in the room today. Just ask that you kindly state your name, the outlet or publication that you're with, and who you're addressing your question to. Yes.
Jeff, I work at Channel 13. Anna or anybody on the team, how long have you guys been doing this, and how many cars have you found? How many people have you helped to get those recalls taken care
I'll let Anna answer part of that. Just to give an overview for you, under the auspice of the National Highway Transportation Safety Administration, we launched a pilot as to the Honda Alphas roughly a year ago, which was highly effective. We saw that when you get an owner at the door in the canvas, over 80% of them will immediately get the repair scheduled, which is an incredible statistic. So this is a highly effective program. Honda has in turn, based on the great work by this canvas team, expanded that effort for the Alphas nationwide, and it continues to work here in Houston as well. Today's pilot just began, and this is a very different kind of pilot because it's different automakers coming together as a team to tackle this problem together and to also use the mobile repair process as part of that. So it's been a very short period of time for this new initiative, but already it's been very effective. And Anna, do you want to just give a word about, have you gotten a lot of cars scheduled already, just to give a little flavor for the person?
I think the numbers, Shanika, maybe you can tell us a number, because I know my numbers, but I mean. Okay. Well, you see 124 in 1 week. I mean, that's really great. Because, going in front of a door with someone that doesn't know you and tell you, yes, I'm going to do it, it takes a lot of time and, efforts for us to convince the person. It's not just, hey, we're here and you want to do this. No, we have to tell them about it. Sometimes they don't know about this. So we have to actually educate it about them. So that's what we do every day.
Perfect. Thank you, Anna.
Any other questions for those speakers today? Great. Thank you so much for coming out. And as I mentioned, in about 25, 30 minutes, we'll just do the demonstration outside. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.